Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Factorio sending supporters to space. We are back, and I'm very excited about this episode. If everything goes well, we are going to turn on all the circuit builds pretty much that have been built for the most part. There's going to be a couple we don't turn on because we don't need them yet, but I'm going to take all those circuits that it's going to make and send them over here, and I've set up some module builds. We have 2 stamps of each of these standard builds we had in the module base, 2 speeds, 2 prods. I've unpowered them because they were actually starting to do stuff and taking resources from the ME. I tore up the red circuits, so we actually don't have any red circuits at the moment. But that should be okay because we will start sending them here shortly. And I've set up most things. The circuit builds, Hopewell and Can came on and helped. Most of the trains are all ready to go. Actually, what we need to do is just add the plate trains for the iron and the copper, and Hopewell tied in lines here from the main line, so we can actually use our auto train builder guy down here to put those in. And then after that, pretty much just need to add robots to the smelters. I haven't done that yet because I want the trains to actually be there first, right? So once we do that, then everything should turn on and we should hopefully be good to go. I've added pretty much all the intermediate trains, gave them fuel, gave them their orders, they're all set to go. Added another iron outpost down here, iron 4. And something is missing here, I'm not entirely sure what. And then also hooked up this coal guy down here for the plastic for the red circuits. And yeah, I do want to mention I am naming my pack stations at the outposts and stuff after my patrons. I'm just kind of going through the list. There are the Patreon levels that say you do get a train station named after you. So that's what I'm doing here. You can see Hopewell's pack station. There's one for Dutch Duke, one for Afflixion. I'm just as I add more outposts, I'll go through the list. So we're going to start here. Hopefully I can do this right. This thing's a little tricky. I messed up before and accidentally sent like 30 trains to the coal outpost. So I'm going to save the game here before we accidentally send like a bajillion trains somewhere it doesn't need to go. So I set this guy up the orders to do the first iron smelter, that we need is over here. And if all goes well, it should theoretically work. So we take this and we say we need 3 trains for this. And they are 363s, so we take this and we do that. And theoretically, it should start sending them. Of course, if he no pass, then we're in real trouble. And it looks like he is for some reason. So, Hopewell apparently messed something up. Okay, so this guy goes over here. Let's see. Because he tied them in from the fuel line, which looks like he may have done it... Oh dear, I think he did it from the output line instead of the input line. That should actually be pretty easy to go fix here really quick. There was so much to do tonight, guys. I tried checking things to be prepared. You know, I missed stuff. I'm only human. I think that's the problem, is it looks like he attached it to the output line instead of the input line. If that doesn't fix it, well then, I'm not sure. I have a thing full of robots because, of course, we need to add robots. We did get the fueling up and running, though. That is the fuel line. Fuel train is going. And essentially what we've done is we've just had it unload a full train worth. We are using a 363 fuel train because why not? The map's already insane. It's just unloading a full train worth of fuel at each stop. And that way it only has to come there like every once in a while. And yeah, it looks like he attached this to the output because, you know, it happens. It happens, guys. All right. Yeah, this would be the output line, not the input line. So this is an easy fix. All the other connections, considering he did that right, I do trust that Hopewell did that right. Yeah, I really don't know what he was exactly thinking here. This definitely shouldn't be tied into to the output line. I'm going to tear some of this up. Try not to touch any of the other bits. So this guy just, nope, no, come on. This comes down like that. I will put some signals here. Hopefully that works. And there he goes. So they are sending, that was the issue. Whew, that was a quick fix. Thank goodness. That's all there was to it. This guy I'm just gonna have cross straight over, kill the power pole. That's gonna wreck like everything. It's fine. Just please don't die. I already died earlier tonight. I know you missed it. I did get run over by a train. I was trying to wire up some stuff, and it didn't go so good. So this guy theoretically should be able to just, I mean, yeah, should work, right? So that should have sent 3 trains, hopefully not more than that. I see 1, 2, and 3, and here they come, zipping down here through the fuel line, because the fuel line shares the blue circuit line. These are only temporary connections. Once we get the plate trains in here and all the ore trains, we won't need this. But those guys are going down, so that's very cool. This makes it so much easier, guys, than adding trains manually. I absolutely love this mod. So these are going to go here. They're going to back up on the line, which again is totally fine. That's why it's dedicated lines, so they can, oh, geez, please don't crash. Do that. It scares me, man. So there's that one we need to turn on, and then we need to turn on these these two. And these are a bit different. We name the shunts and stuff different because they actually go to the shunt first on this right side. So the cool thing about this is I can actually just do this from the map view now that we can change station orders and stuff. So this guy actually, because he comes in and he goes to the shunt first and then this, and that's why it's named differently. So we're going to start down here at 10. So this guy goes to plate shunt 10 and then plate pickup. So if we go over to here and we change, we can leave green circuit drop because that is correct. Actually, I did a little backwards. So problem with this is it gives me like all the copper ones too, which is kind of annoying. I guess because it just filters by like part of the word, which is kind of irritating. So iron smelter plate shunt 10, time passed 0, and then after that, iron smelter plate pickup inventory full, and then green circuit iron drop inventory empty, and theoretically that should do it. So we need 3 for this one. So you just put the number right here, and that well, I'm gonna hope that I did these orders right. Yeah, that should be correct. So he's gonna do 3 for that, and then they're bringing the fuel and all that. This does use quite a bit of fuel, so hopefully there's, actually, is there enough fuel in this network? That could be a problem. Oh yeah, there's 2,000. We're fine. So that's gonna send, it needs to do 1 more here. It's probably waiting on locomotives and stuff. This, I mean, it can only really make them so fast. It may be fuel. Hopefully it should make the last train here pretty quick. I bumped up the amount for this to store locomotive and stuff-wise, but... Oh no, okay, it's done. He's done, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Turn off station names because it's going to drive me nuts. Oh, geez, this charging is painful, man. This is, I'm not really quite sure. He must have his full stock of that, I would imagine. I'm actually not entirely sure what's happening there. So this is easy then now, because now we just go... How do you even... Can I just, like... So if I add 1, if I go iron plate, and we go... It needs to go to shunt 9 in the time passed. If I do that, and then get rid of this, theoretically that should work. Yeah. Right, and that, I'm just double checking that is how we numbered them. 9 and then 8. Okay, so let's hop back over here. I did want to do this on camera because I think adding the plate trains and turning it all on is kind of a cool part of the thing. And watching this thing auto-create these trains is just a little bit too cool for me, I think, to not record. And then while he's doing that, let's look at copper, because we need to turn on copper smelters. It's tied in, although it looks like he tied it in from the output line again. Let's go fix that. He must be used to left-hand drive, maybe. I'm not sure. Luckily, it's a short little flight over here. Don't worry, guys. We will turn this on. It may be a little bit of a longer episode. God dang it. Stop the helicopter, man. Yeah. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay, so he's gonna come up to here. Just do some signaling like that. And then this guy, where did he tie in? Oh, so he... Is that for the plates or the... I can't actually tell what the hell's going on here. Okay, so that was for the plates. So this guy, yeah, I think he just had it's no problem, really. I'm glad that it's this easy of a fix. I'm glad that the fix was this easy, at least. But yeah, pretty much once we add these, we just need to throw some bots in, which actually will not take as long as you may think. Just a matter of going through and adding them. So for these, actually, let's go back over here. This guy should be done with that. Yep, and then we just need to change this. Let's add, this will be the last for the iron ones. Shunt 8, time passed 0 seconds, and then we get rid of that one. And we rename him. There we go, and he should be creating trains. Sweet. Man, I love this mod so much. If you guys are making like mega bases, this is something you need to, like, this mod, man, it is just, it's so nice. Now, he should actually, I may have forgot some signals. There should be a signal up in here. He should move right on, up on this guy's butt, actually. There should be a signal here for him to do that. I may have forgotten some. Like I said, there's so many little details of stuff like this, guys, to remember. So I'm just trying to figure out what smelters we need to turn on. I believe copper I marked down. I believe we need 8, 9, and 10. These two bottom circuit builds we're not turning on because they go to blue circuit 2, which we don't need right now. We're turning on blue circuit 1. So that means we need these two builds and then this one, which goes to the red. So if I try to follow this line down, I get a little bit lost. So that's that, and then the two after it would be that. Okay, so this one's actually quite easy, and it's going to be the same procedure essentially. So we can actually probably do that. Yeah. So let's just erase all the orders because we'll have to redo it anyway. So he's gonna be copper plate shunt 10, same procedure here, 0, and then after that copper plate smelter plate pickup. Oh man, guys, this is so confusing. Oh, that's the wrong condition though. Inventory full, and then green circuit. Thank you, autosave. Green circuit, copper drop, inventory empty. Let me just double check that is in fact the correct setup for this. So it comes into there, copper plate smelter pickup, 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 9 and 8. And then he goes up to copper drop, copper drop, copper. Okay, so this is what I like about having these dedicated lines and stuff, is it makes the circuit part, because they're just named circuit drop, right? The copper, they're all named the same, but since they're dedicated lines, it, like, you don't have to worry about doing individual, like, specific names. It just makes it so much easier. So he's sending, he's not no pathing. He would have had we not fixed that. So he's gonna do his thing. That's one train. I'm gonna wait for the third train so I can rename him, and then while he's doing those three, there we go. So let's add copper plate shunt 9, time passed 0, delete that, and then 3 to him. Probably don't actually need 3 for this, but we'll do it anyway. Now, do keep in mind, guys, this is something to point out. These won't be running full force simply because... Oh, God, please don't kill me. It's my helicopter. Because we don't have enough outposts. We need quite a few more train outposts even just to run this. But I did want to turn it on. It will run at least a bit. And then while it's going, you know, I can add outposts and stuff. But I want to be making modules. I want to turn stuff on. This guy actually is missing some power. Can't have that. No. Just, oh, right. I was like, what on earth happened to my bots here, man? So these aren't actually powered on. Again, I can do that. So let's go ahead and check out, we can actually add bots, maybe. So this guy, does he already have bots? No. Okay, so I don't want to actually add bots to him quite yet, because he will just turn on. Yeah, there are signals here. I may have misplaced those or something. There will be plate here, but he does not have ore, which is somewhat concerning. Actually, yeah, why do you not have ore, sir? What's the deal here? Is there like no ore picking up here? Ew. Well, that'd be why. We don't have any empty trains, so that's great. What we're gonna have to do is send him back out, and maybe he'll go back to the correct one? Yeah, he didn't actually go to the right one. Yeah, some of these guys are gonna be missing ore, unfortunately. Yeah, no path. I get the point. So there's actually 3 full ore trains here, so let's go ahead and send him back as well. He's gonna move in, but that's fine. Now hopefully these guys go to other ones. Like there's some of these we don't actually need on. Like this one, we do need on. But I'm just trying to see here, because some of these we don't want on, like all these. Well, that one we do. We want the one on the left on because that supplies that. I'm just trying to see. This one is all the way up to here, which we certainly do not need at the moment. So we do need this one, which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this to something that's not copper ore switcheroo drop. Same with this one. And you, sir, are then going to maybe head back. Ew. Yeah, that could be a problem. I should have let him go in first. All right. Well, hold up. Let's copy that. Copy that. So he's gonna go there. Once he does, do that, and then send him out. Okay, so now we only have the ones on that need to be on, and this should be good. So let's go add bots to these ones. I have a ton of crap in here, which I don't need. So let's go ahead and dump as many rails and stuff as we can in here so I can take the bots. Don't worry, guys. And I added bots to all the... You idiot. I added bots to all the circuit builds and stuff, so it's literally just the smelters. Like I said, this episode might be a little long. You know, I did want to show, like, actually turning it on, because this is kind of the grand moment. I mean, this is the first time we're really turning on more than, like, one smelter. So you know what? If you don't like watching it, then that's too bad, because I felt like it should be something to be shown. So I'm going to do 700. I think that's a little excessive. It really probably only takes 550 to 600 to work. But I'd like to, you know, make sure there's enough. So this guy obviously does not have ore. He's actually going to have ore in a second and turn on, which could potentially be a bit of an issue. I'm not sure why. Are you not full? Do you like you have robots in you, don't you? You little punk. Darn it. Darn it, man. All right. I don't... Oh, you little... It's taken from my helicopter. That's what the problem is. That's the one problem with this helicopter, which I will... Oh, now you're going to irritate me. Which I will be removing soon. Is it yoinks stuff from the helicopter and messes everything up. You little... Idiot. Okay, well that smelter's gonna turn on. In fact, actually, let's I need to remember to turn him off manual, but come on. I want to add bots to the other one, because this guy already had plate trains, so if he got an ore train, he would fully turn on. This guy already has ore, he just doesn't have a plate train yet, which I will be sending soon. So let's go ahead and throw in some bots here. 300, definitely not enough. Oh, apparently had, apparently he was ready to go, so that's fine. There's no plate train, so he's not going to fully kick into action here. You can see though, I mean, the initial surge obviously takes a lot more. Once it kind of calms down, it should only take about 600 on average. So that's those. We just need to send a plate train to him, which we will do, but let's add some bots. See, we didn't actually need this many on. Let's add some bots to the iron, and then we really should be about good to go, guys. Everything else should be ready to rock and roll. We need to power it on, but that's easy enough. It's just a couple power poles with a flip of a switch here. So this guy, we did actually, this one we did want, right? Crap. I don't remember. Yeah, 6. Okay. I'm just trying to spread them out. There's probably like no logic to this. I don't know how many I put in here because it's not powered. We'll just add a few more. I need to go back for a refill anyways. I did bump up the amount in the ME by like a ton. It holds 10,000 now in reserve. So it's just bots and the 2 to the right, and then we're good to go, guys. We're good to go at that point. So need to send plate trains to the last copper smelter. Need to send need to make that train not manual, that copper train, and then power these on, and we're good to go. Like, we're ready. So it will be this episode, don't you worry. I know this prep work, I keep stating it because it's gonna be people who complain. Ah, crap, don't fly over this. But you know what? It's part of the fun. This is the big buildup. This is not the full base on, but this is 5 out of the 7 green circuit builds on. Each one of them things does like 31,000 green circuits. So, it's actually not 5, it's 3 of them on. But even then, dude, that's doing like, that's doing a lot. I'm trying to math here. That's doing like 90-some thousand odd green circuits a minute, and it's not even half on. We have 7 green circuit builds. So let's go ahead and request the rest of the bots. Let's just say 2,000 to be safe here. Now these guys won't be able to make much more because they don't have red circuits. They're about to get more than they could possibly want though. Each one of those red builds does 11,000 green circuits a minute, and we're essentially sending an entire red build to the ME. So if this thing can eat 11,000 red circuits a minute, I'll actually be truly impressed. We did scale up the bot production a lot. Hopewell like added like a bajillion of these things, but that's fine, and speeded them. Also, power is pretty much, my one module of it is complete. We did finish off this whole thing. I will need actually several stamps of these, believe it or not. Do keep in mind, this is the advanced nuclear mod, so each one of these is 4 times the normal. So this unit here can generate about 9.5 or 9.6 gigawatts of power. And yes, you did hear me correctly. I will need about 3 of those. No. Yeah. 3 to be safe. I'll need more than 2. I probably won't need the full 3. Yeah, I'm just trying to count here while talking. Not a good idea. Alright. Last 2 iron builds, and we'll be ready to rock. Alright, so... Oh, and I didn't add bots to that bottom copper build either, I don't think. Okay. I maybe should have gotten more bots. Okay, so these guys aren't powered. That's fine. Halt. You silly helicopter. Alright, let's stick all my track in there because I'd like to kind of do this. So this is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Let's see what else I can dump in here. I'd like 700. Alright. Plate train all ready to go. He just needs power. So that should be 700. Let's grab as many more as we can. Yep, we won't quite have enough for that last copper build. That's fine. I'll load up on bots. While I'm there, I'll send the trains to the last copper build we needed. And when I go back, I'll add the bots and then also turn that one train back to automatic. Trying to keep all this stuff in my head here. And it's late. I'm actually surprised I'm even able to do this right. I think I'm just so excited. My mind is like hyper focused on what we need to do. So I'm trying to figure out, there was like a big switch somewhere to actually power this on, I thought. Or not. I'm trying to figure out how this is actually supposed to get powered. Alright, well, there's like, hold up. Okay, so we don't need, there are plate trains here for some reason. Did I actually send plate trains to this? Pretty sure I didn't need to. Interesting. Well, I don't think we actually need this build on. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this. He's going to be like that. I'm actually going to power this on now. These guys will run, but it's going to be a little hard, like, powering everything on and doing everything else at once. So I don't really know, like, how these are supposed to be powered. I would imagine I can just run this straight down to here. Now, for all I know, everything else is interconnected, and I may just power on every smelter here, which may actually crash our power system. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. Oh, dang it. Alright. Well, that's actually disconnected. Maybe that was on purpose. I don't think we actually need this top build. Yeah, because if we follow him up, I think, considering I'm actually following the right line here, yeah, he goes to a build that's not even on. Okay, so we just need these bottom two. I'm trying to figure out what I need to disconnect. I think if I disconnect, because this is all connected here. Actually, oh wait, no, these aren't connected. I'm just an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's do this. Let's see what happens. It should turn on this build. Then it should turn on the build above it and none others. Maybe. Theoretically. So I put 750 there. I also put 750 there. I went a little bit overkill, but that is by no means bad. Please don't kill me. And it only powered on those two. Fantastic. So let's go power on the last bottom iron one. We can actually do that on our way back. We just need a few more bots for another copper smelter, and we'll be ready to go. While we're waiting, let's turn on the petroleum train. Oh, shit. Can you really not get there? Oh, you're an idiot. You stupid train. Gonna make me fly all the way down there? Come on, man. I don't know who did that. It wasn't me who did that signaling, actually, believe it or not. But yeah, you guys said you don't like you don't like missing huge events, so I consider this a pretty huge event, turning this stuff on. That's why I'm showing. Let's do like 8. Let's just do 1,000. I'd like to not have to come back here again right now. So we'll just do that. No, on request, please. Thank you. And yeah, let's send the plate trains to the other one. So this guy was shunt 9, I think. Shunt 8. Copper plate. Smelter shunt 8. Time passed 0. Get rid of that. He's good to go. Let's rename him to do 3 trains. And presto. Sweet. Alright. And they're already fueled. Fantastic. And yeah, so let's fly over, connect the power, add in the bots, turn on the manual train, fix the stupid petro signaling crap. At least it's just simply changing a signal or two and moving a train, not like an actual no path, because that would have actually concerned me if that were the case. So these those are on. I don't know why are these plate trains not going anywhere, man? What's your deal, bud? 4 times 6. Okay, it's not actually full. Let's take a little bit to fill up. They take about a minute to fill up. The smelters do enough to fill a plate train, but it does take about a minute. So this is I'm trying to figure out. I think it's only connected here. I think I purposely didn't connect the RoboPort thing for the fueling. So it should just be these 3. So if we go something like that, and then come on down here, like so, And maybe like 1 or 2 more. Should power that guy on, theoretically. He's ready to rock. This guy is not on, which is good. Okay, let's head over to copper. We did need to add it to this bottom smelter. Yeah, this looks like a train mess, but this is actually what it's supposed to be. Trust me. Alright, I know what I'm doing. I think. It's fine. Everything's fine. So these guys are obviously gonna go. Which is fine. So 250, which means we need 5 more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's good. One of these trains I turned on manual. I'm not crap. I don't remember which one. It must have been this one. Him go. We needed 3 copper smelters. Does this guy have bots? He has bots. He has bots and... Oh, so that's that one. And then... As long as these plate trains for some reason don't know path. If these know path, then we're done. We're in trouble here. We need to just fix the petro thing and everything should turn on, really. I think everything should be good. This is a big moment, guys. If something messes up, I'm not sure what to do, because this episode's already probably really long, and I'm getting quite tired, so I'm not sure I have the brain power left to actually figure out any major problems. Let's go ahead and back this dingbat up a little bit. You idiot. Yeah. You're supposed to wait there. Let's not hop out and get myself killed. I'd be really pissed if that happened. Alright, so you, sir, I think this is supposed to be... No, that's a chain. This guy needs to be, like, a chain. I mean, this doesn't really even need to be here, does it? It really doesn't, I don't think. Go. Petrol load. Are you, like, stupid? Fuck. What's wrong with you? Oh. Okay, I guess that does need to be there. The signals were reversed, though. I'm not sure if anything's working. I mean, I have no idea, dude. Iron's here. We ain't got no copper yet, though. Oh, there's a copper train. Oh, crap. Did I turn on one of the wrong ones? Probably. I turned on a wrong one, didn't I? No, 8. Why is he not full? Oh, is he missing an ore train again? What are you doing? Oh, he's railing him. God dang it, man. Well, things should start going. In fact, we can probably turn some of these trains on. I don't think them, these things were on yet. They were on. They just weren't on automatic. So let's do that. I don't know, where are you going? Blue circuits. You can also go to blue circuits, sir. Greens must have already left and gone to reds. Or I broke something. Oh, you know that. Did I just skip one? Red circuit. Did I skip this one then? There we go. So this is the one that didn't work. 9. Why are you waiting? Oh, you must have already been there. Oh no, there he goes. Oh wait, no, that's iron. What is your deal, man? Where's your copper? Didn't I add like 3 copper trains to this? Doesn't have enough ore. So this is what I mean. It's not going to run fully. We don't have enough outposts. But there you go, guys. Green circuits are on. I'm interested. 6.8 game. It's actually really good, guys. I'm actually really excited. Now, there's stuff that's off, but like, we're not even hitting 7 game update. And you have to consider we have essentially 1, 2, well, it would be 3. This thing's off because it has no ore. But I think that's because it's the stupid ass train that got rail in it. Luckily it's like right here. The sense of scale is really warped. I don't know about you guys. Like, I'd be interested to hear in the comments. Is this guy effed up too? No, he just doesn't have any ore. All of our trains. He's gonna get some now. Is the scale like? It's just like a little jaunt from the oil base over. Oh, I clinched. That was almost a on-camera death. Almost the first one. Alright, you idiot. Get your crap together. Oh man, that's so cool. Look at that whiplash going on there. Okay, so he's good. Iron trains, iron trains we're going to some degree. He's bringing plastic in. Let's turn you on and... Oh, that's a blue build. Not really sure what's happening here. What are you? You're a blue circuit. Did you get greens yet, bud? You did not. I don't know where. I think the green trains are going to take a while. This thing isn't even on. Why is this not on? Did I not add a... Oh. Red circuit. Plastic, he needs to turn on. Red circuit. Green needs to turn on. Red circuit. Copper and good. And then this guy also needs to turn on. Of course he can't. I actually have 3 trains going here. This is not ideal. Yeah, I need to change some of these. So, okay, so he's going. Oh, wait, no. A circuit train must have just left. What are you waiting for? What? How is this red, you idiot? Who's the idiot now? I put a cargo wagon in the thing. Oh, God. Oh, geez. Okay, well, let's do that, and then everything should work, guys. So I'm very excited. 7.1 game update. But I mean, like... I'm looking at this and maybe obsessing about it because I'm wondering if we can do this 60-60 or not. I still think we can. You might think that I'm just, like, nuts or stupid. But, we have more than double game update to spare, right? We're at 7. I can go at 16.6 is when you drop below 60 UPS. And there's a few things to consider along with this, guys. Is, first off, the helicopter mod, as I've mentioned, is taking 0.3 just always. So once I remove that... Alright, apparently I ended the recording. I'm an idiot. Apparently I ended the recording with my hotkey for night vision. So that's great. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but anyway, considering we're back here, I'm not sure I'm going to sync all this crap up, but I will somehow. Anyway, as I was saying, we have like double game update to spare. Like removing the helicopter thing will take some. I can do the no smoke thing, which I haven't done yet, which should help quite a bit. I can even overclock my CPU slightly if I need to, because I don't have any overclock on it yet. I think we can do the 60-60, which in my mind will be absolutely amazing when you consider the Mad Science map is half of this, and it doesn't even run at 60-60. So this is going to be, like, insane. Now, this is going to eat bots, like, like nothing else, man. But we're going to be making some, I mean, check this out, dude. This is like, all right, okay, so I don't mean to compare, and I'm like, I'm so excited, all right? Check this out. 200,000 copper cable, 3 circuit builds, and 2 red circuit builds on. They were ogling over 200,000 copper cable a minute on Mad Science, right? Like constant, like when they pull up production, they're like, "Oh shit, guys, we're doing 200,000 copper cable a minute." I'm doing 204,000 with less than half of stuff on. Like this is, and again, I'm not trying to like be a jerk or anything. This is just a huge accomplishment for me because this is by far the biggest thing I've ever built in my Factorio history. And just even halfway on, it's astonishing. The production. It's been so long, guys. It's been so many hours, over 200 hours in this map. So many episodes, but this is what I'm waiting for. This is worth it. Even this alone, and we haven't even built science or done rockets. And just the feeling of turning this on and having stuff work is just, it's such a good feeling. Considering I actually power stuff, right, you idiot. What's this for? Is this plastic? What's the deal with plastic going on here, huh? What's up here? That's what's up. I done screwed up again. Okay, I'm gonna end this video. I'm not sure how I'm gonna combine these because I hit the unrecord key because I'm an idiot. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. So there's a few tweaks, you know, I kind of messed up a little bit. All right, so what needs to happen here is this needs to be a chain signal. It's not a chain signal, Xterm. That's a chain signal. And then that's a normal signal, and I don't know why are you green, dude? Yo. The fuck? Why is this? What about this? I don't think this is gonna work. Why does this not work? Oh, come on. Oh, well, it's green because there's no train in there. See, I'm losing it. It's time for me to go to bed. Let's go to bed. I'm gonna call it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. See, now that he's in, this should turn, yeah. That's how it's supposed to work. When a train's in there, the signal turns red. It's really not that complicated. Petro, did this break again? I'm gonna be kind of upset if this broke again. What are you waiting for? What are you doing? And equals 1800. Yeah, see, that doesn't work so good. See, this fills up on that crap. I think this needs to be like more than 1800. Or something. Yeah, let's change this to more. This probably isn't how it's supposed to be. This is a temporary tweak. But that should get things moving. The ME should be like going absolutely, well, he doesn't have anything. I must not have actually turned on. Okay, so blue circuit train. He's not full. He's missing, well, he's missing greens and reds. I'm guessing greens are just a matter of we don't have enough resources to do stuff necessarily. So I'll figure this out off camera, guys. But there you go. We turned it on. Super exciting. Hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate you watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. I'd love to hear any thoughts you have down in the comments. Very exciting time. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.